Well, it's a start. I gotta get rocks for the sides. Well, I've got the rocks.
Flat rocks.
I gotta get more dirt to pile up on the sides, and then put the rocks up on the sides of it. That's why I've got the waterfall spillway sitting down here right now, because if I put it up there, it pushes the pond liner down and it spills out of the side. I gotta add more dirt here, and then back in this back corner here, and then put the rocks up there. Then I could get that set in. Then I gotta get gravel. I don't have any gravel right now, so all this here, and down there at the deeper end, and then all these in between the rocks where you can see the liner, and then like up here, that's all gonna be filled in with gravel. I've got the filter installed, it's back there. Gotta bring in more dirt back here, and up on the top needs some more dirt too. That's a lot of dirt that I moved. I'm exhausted. I'll probably take tomorrow off. I don't think I'm gonna work on it tomorrow. I gotta work and I'm pretty exhausted, so I'll take the day off and then get back to it. But yeah, so the pump is down here. It pumps the water through a hose that goes up here to the filter, which is buried right there. Just the top of it sticks up, and then the hose will come up to the top here. This rock here is going to be the first rock before you get to the spillway, and then it's just a stair step. And I gotta fill in gravel in there too. Yeah, it's coming along. It'll look a lot better once the gravel and stuff is put in it. The idea is, I'm probably gonna leave this bare bottom. Take there's some rocks down here. I'll probably take those out and leave that bare bottom, because the way this is gonna work is stuff that falls in here will be pushed all the way to the end by the current. And you probably can't tell on the phone, but all of this is about an inch or two higher than this. So this is acting like a skimmer, and everything that floats gets pushed all the way down here and will end up in this bottom section, and then down here with the pump. So if I leave that bare bottom, it'll make it a lot easier to clean this out. I won't even have to worry about this very much, I don't think, because like I said, everything will get pushed down to this end, and then I just clean out this end. And then of course the filter, I'll have to clean that, I don't know, probably every month or so. This tree, this pecan tree, it's the worst for this kind of stuff. It drops the pecans, and the squirrels put the pecans in there. Everything that falls on the roof eventually gets blown off and into there. Sticks and stuff. So it's a real pain in the butt. So I do have some bird netting that I had in the backyard for the garden. I got some extra. I'll probably end up draping that over the top of this, probably through the spring, and then again in the fall, to keep leaves and stuff out. Midsummer it really shouldn't be an issue, well, until it starts dropping the pecans. Then I'll have to put it back on again. Pecans will be more of an issue than the leaves and stuff, because they're going to fall down to the bottom of this, and probably won't get pushed out to that. But I got my downspouts right here, so every time it rains it's going to get stuff blown into there. It's going to help fill up the water. I might put like a filter sock right there at the end of that downspout to where it catches anything, at least any big debris that comes out of it, and it'll help keep the pond full. I might do that. So this is going to be plants here, And then up at the top in this back corner we'll also have plants. And then this is pretty shallow. This is only maybe a foot deep. And then when I put the gravel in there, it's probably gonna be 2 or 3 inches of gravel. And then I'll probably put some plants in that too. And like there's some pockets you're not gonna be able to tell on the camera, but like this is a deep pocket. It's gonna be full of gravel, and I can probably put a water plant up there. Over here, I'm gonna put some plants. And Melissa had the idea, she wants me to do a bridge, a wooden bridge right across here. I kind of agree with that because I couldn't really get the rocks where this plastic insert liner versus this PVC liner, where those meet. I can't really get the rocks the way I want them to make it look good. So by putting the bridge over there, that I hide that intersection and I won't have to worry about the rocks. So I'm debating on whether this pump's big enough. It's a 500 gallon an hour pump, or no, 600 gallons. But with the head pressure, it's probably not pushing that much. I might end up going with a bigger pump later on, but for now I'll leave this one. This is the small project that I have going on. I've got another project that is going to be bigger than this, that will be in the backyard. This is kind of a practice run, get this looking good, and then the other one will be a very long project. It's going to cost a decent amount of money, so it's going to be spread out over probably the rest of the year. I'll just buy stuff for it whenever I get a chance here and there. And then, I don't know if I'll be able to get it up and running this year or if it'll be next spring. But that's going to be a much larger project. I don't know how many gallons this is with the liner and stuff on here. But the one in the backyard, I got a plastic insert. I didn't go with a PVC liner. So the reason why this liner is cheap, it's real thin, but for a good liner it's super expensive, like $400 for a smaller one, you know. So I didn't want to spend that kind of money. I did spend almost $300 on a large insert liner, but the difference is it's gonna be a lot easier. It's gonna be faster to set up. It won't look quite as nice as what it would with with one of those rubber liners. But I didn't want something that big with these cheap PVC liners. Also, if I used one of these PVC liners, I'd have to do a lot more digging. With the insert that I'm gonna get, it's not gonna be nearly as much digging. I only have to dig the ground down about 6 inches. And then I'm hauling in a lot of dirt to fill in around it. Then I'm just going to go buy a truckload of dirt. And it'd be kind of like this, how this is raised. It would be the same thing, just in the backyard. But it's there's a lot going into that. I'm putting in, at some point I'll put in a fence that blocks that section of the yard off. So this is turning out all right. This is not really the rock that I wanted to get. It's just basically all that I could find in the amount that I need. It's the right kind of rock as far as like the shape of it, if that makes any sense. But I'd rather have like a gray. But all the gray rock I could find was like slate that's it's real sharp edges and stuff, and it's just not really what I was going for. So this has got some sharper edges like that and stuff, but a lot of it's kind of banged up and rounded off. This is river rock that you'd find in this area. So anyway, so y'all have a good day. Bye.